Steve, there's been a lot of results that LAFC have gotten when maybe they haven't been the best side this year. Do you feel like maybe the opposite happened where LAFC were the better side today, didn't get the result?
I thought the performance was okay. It looked, to me, a little bit mentally and physically fatigued in the moments where the game is decided. That's in the final thirds. And I think that was what we saw, the difference. I think we were in control. It's certainly a game you shouldn't lose. But we did, and it's because of in those few moments, those 2-3 moments, we weren't focused enough and didn't work hard enough and didn't follow the rules defensively, and we were punished. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise.
In the midfield against Philly, you switched that double pivot with the 2-6s. It seems like you're sticking with that. Is that something that you're like, but Tillman instead, today dropping a little deeper? Is that something you're seeing overall, or?
No, we played half the game normally as a 4-3-3 with 2 8s and a 6. We tried in the second half to unlock some more spaces and to be a little more in control defensively, and that worked. Both systems will be present in our play and both work. It just kind of depends on the opponent.
And 5 straight losses now in San Jose. Is this kryptonite for LAFC? Is there a reason for it?
No. I don't believe in series and going from one season to the next. Every game has its own story. Teams change from week to week, month to month, and certainly from year to year. So there's no point in looking back at where we've won, where we've lost, and try to make a connection.
Thank you.
Would you make a Christian Espinoza today?
He's a good player. And he was the difference maker. So, but certainly not a performance where I think we have to sit here and talk about it for 5 minutes, but he made a difference.
Any further questions in person? Okay, Steve, Seth, any questions on Zoom?
Go ahead, Josh Gross.
Thanks. Steve, what was the message afterwards to the team? You have such a quick turnaround, and obviously the schedule is never ending for you, but what did you express to them afterwards?
Nothing yet.
Okay, so you haven't spoken to them. What do you intend to tell them, if you don't mind a preview?
Very similar message to what I have already vocalized here in the press conference. It's a game you can't lose. And that has to do with quality and decision making in the portions of the field that matter. And again, I think our defensive work wasn't always disciplined enough tonight, and that's something that we'll talk about as well the rest of the week.
Well, with Murillo and Giorgio out, is that something that you're foreseeing in terms of just a little less depth in the center back or along the back line, or is that a short-term issue for you?
You mean that they'll be out? Are you referring to how long they'll be out?
You won't be able to call on them, yeah.
We'll work as fast as we can. I don't know exactly when they'll be back. It kind of depends on their progress from day to day. So we'll just have to monitor it day to day.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.